Hello friends, Kelly here. Good morning. So I thought I would show you maybe one of my processes of how I create a background for creative journaling. And if you know me, you know that I kind of just do whatever I want. So I thought I'd show you kind of a little bit of my process. So I have, you can't really see, I don't know if I can zoom. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, that doesn't really show you much. So I'm at my desk in front of my window, and my whole desk around me is just covered in all kinds of stuff. So what I do is I just start kind of grabbing things. So I have right here, I have my Faber-Castell soft pastels, and I really love these. These are amazing, and you can just kind of blob it down and kind of go with it. Also, a couple of my other favorites are these Vicky Boutin kind of mixed media crayons. And I also have Neocolor 2 crayons. So the paper I am working on is a cheaper version of a mixed media paper. And I tore out the big page and just tore it in half. And so I think what I'm gonna do is create a small little journal eventually with these half pages. So that's kind of my goal to do here. So what I do is I just start plopping down colors. You just gotta kind of go for it. So maybe just start with 2 or 3 and grab a paintbrush, and you can add a little bit of water or no water, but just start putting things on paper. The great thing about creative journaling is you just have to do it. You have to start, and you just have to go, and you have to see where it takes you. And remember, it is just paper. It's just paper. It's just paint. If you don't like it, paint over it. Or if you really don't like it, throw it away. Start over. So when you use a really thin layer of the acrylic paint, it goes on, dries pretty quickly. And as you can see, I kind of painted over the pink, but you can still see both layers. So I love that. Now I rinsed my brush, and it still had a little bit of water on it. So I kind of made the turquoise here more diluted, which I actually kind of like. Now, if you want, leave some white space. If you don't want all color, if you want all color, don't leave white space. It's all about what you like. And when you're just starting out, you need to figure out what works for you and what you like the most. And the only way to do that is to practice and to start. So give it a little bit of a dry. You can let it air dry, or you can blow dry. So there we go. Now, Now I think I will put in a little bit of this Vicky Bouton, and if my camera is shaking, sorry about that. So right now I'm just making marks, and then I'm using my finger to wipe it, and then I rub too hard and rub some of the paint off, but that's okay. It's supposed to go that way, right? Now taking some of the Neo color, and I'm just doing a little bit of mark making. I love how this green is looking on this pink. So this is lime green. As you can see, I really love lime green. I'm very drawn to it. Now we're going to take maybe some of this pastels and kind of just make some different marks and blendings. Now you can use your finger or use a brush, whatever you like, or you could just leave it. So there you go. Now, I don't know where any of my pens are. So if you can hear that, I'm kind of digging through my pens. One of my favorites, I love Jane Davenport stuff and supplies. And so I'm using this black lace pen. And one of my favorite marks I like to do is literally you just press, you just use the shape of the pen that it makes. So I just press down. This is kind of one of my signature marks that I love to use. There's no rhyme or reason of how you do them. You just do what you love. Now, I have this little box of watercolor die cuts that I used, or that I cut out using my Cricut machine. And then I also have a bunch of magazine words and words that I typed up and printed out on my printer on just regular printer paper. So this is a great way to maybe add some prompts to your journal layout. So I'm just going to kind of glue it on here. And I have just a dedicated paintbrush for my glue gesso. I put a piece of tape and wrote on it so that I remember this is the one I use most often. And also if somebody else, if I ever had anybody over to my house or studio, they would know. But that doesn't happen ever. And I'm just going to glue down my vintage and lace prompt. And I am using instant decoupage collage glue. This is water resistant. It's a glue sealer and it's a finish all-in-one, and it's by Aleene's. Aleene's? And it works great. So now I'm trying to think if I should put another word on here, but nothing's really, oh, maybe I'll do this one. Rust and glitter. I am definitely I'm never just one thing. I'm two things, like sunshine and hurricane. Glitter and glue. Rust and glitter. So, we'll just go with this today. There. See? Love that. All right. So since I have this vintage and lace, I'm feeling like I need a stencil. And I am trying to find one of my stencils from Sweet and Sassy Stamps. But I believe I took all those with me to a class. So I'm going to use an actual piece of lace and kind of see what happens and see if this actually works. So I'm going to grab a few of my daubers and maybe antique linen. And maybe picket fence. Okay, so I'm going to use this is picket fence, and I'm just using my dauber here. Tim Holtz Distress Inks. And I'm just going to kind of press it through the lace. Yeah, can you see that? It's kind of cool. It kind of looks like snake skin. That is really cool. Love that. Okay. So, and then I think I'm going to use this antique linen also. And I'm going to do this on the white part. All right. So now this just gives you a little bit of layers, texture, kind of a fun, different little look. Now, nothing really comes to mind that I kind of want to do next, although now that I'm seeing this, kind of have this stack of rub-ons I got. And I am feeling like I need to put this on here. So let's see. What do I want to do? So I'm just going to lay this down, and grab a pencil and I'm just going to rub on my image. And this is going to say make your own fun. We will see how well this turns out. This is going to be a surprise for both of us. Hey, make your own fun. It worked. Okay, and then I'm going to do these fun, because we're making our own fun. I'm going to do these owls, because you know what? They are a hoot. Okay, ready? Woohoo! Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now there's a couple things you could do here. Now you could, let's say you had a journal. You could totally not put this in here because there's binding. So you could add it in like this. Or we'll just leave it, and then later on you can add it in. I'm feeling like, I don't know, should I add that? Maybe. So I think I'm going to add this. So what I'm going to do is take my Jane Davenport watercolor pens and just kind of add some different pinks maybe. And then all right, then we're going to grab our, well, I was looking for my water brush, but I can't find it. So just grab a regular paintbrush and kind of blend this a little bit so that okay, I feel like this needs something. This is my little palette. So pink and green. Maybe. to dry this up. So now, I don't know if you know this, but if you heat acrylic paint and it's thick, it kind of bubbles. Sorry. So if you don't like that, don't do it. But I like that. Kind of gives it an extra little texture. All right. So yeah. So I'll add that to the page. Maybe something like that. And you have a layout. Oh, but we're covering mark your own fun. Or make your own fun. Oh yeah, maybe that'll be it. So that's it. That's what we got. And it's really easy. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Remember that it's only paper. It's only paint. And you can definitely start over. The great thing is, if you're like, oh, this is absolutely hideous. Boom. Flip it over. Start over. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and my goal is to start creating and posting something daily. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday. Make it Monday. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.